Hola, bienvenidos a la clase de español. Me llamo Jackie Arthur-DeMoor y soy su profesora para la clase de español este año. Hopefully you were able to hear and understand that. My name is Jackie Arthur-DeMoor and I am your Spanish teacher for this year. I am really excited to meet you and get to know you this year. Even though we're starting out remotely, which is kind of wonky and kind of crazy, I bet we're going to do just fine learning together. I will tell you that teaching Spanish is my passion, and I'm going to do the best that I can to make it, making it learning and engaging for you. I will be definitely trying some new things. I will be flexible, learning. I have to learn from my mistakes, and I'm just going to do the best I really can. I'm going to make choices based off what I know about language acquisition or learning a language, as well as for your emotional needs at this time. So I ask you to just give me a little bit of faith and a little bit of trust in that regard. I will tell you, because of everything, I'm going to mess up. I can't control that. And you're going to probably mess up in class as well. But if we all stick together and trust each other, and give each other a little bit of grace, we can turn the lemons that we've had in 2020 into some weird off-brand lemonade beverage, okay? Kind of what the goal of this video is, every week my plan is to give an overview video for what's coming up for that entire week. It could be just going over assignments, what we have planned, making sure you are knowing what we're going to be doing this week, because I always have kids who ask me. Maybe you are going to be participating in some sports or activity that's going to make you miss my class, and that gives you just kind of an idea of what's planned. My goal is to have these videos posted before the first day of class. That might be a Sunday, that might be Friday before the next week. My goal is just, once I figure out exactly what I have planned for, to have that done consistently. As well as part of the weekly overview, it might be time for me to give the class an overall feedback of the lesson, or what we've covered, or things that I saw that were just trends that I want to make sure you guys understand, like, hey, keep an eye out for this, that sort of thing. This week, we're going to be doing some housekeeping things, as well as some get to know you, some introductions to the class. So what that means is that I will probably take some activities for getting to know you, and we're going to incorporate some technology to make sure you know how to access certain things, not only in Schoology, but maybe other things that I might be using. Like I said, I will use a ton of different platforms and apps to make sure everybody knows what they need to be doing for the class. There will be already assignments assigned this week, and literally they're going to be I hope they're going to be easy assignments for you to do, just so you get to use the idea of like reading directions, how do you submit things, because each time it might be submitting something just a little bit different depending on what you're having to submit, okay? With that being said, I always have a little phrase that I like to use. This is to help you remember what to do. If I can't see you in person, which I can't see you in person right now, I still want to see your face, and it's an acronym, FACE. So, for example, I want you to be flexible in this time frame. I have to be flexible. I will probably say right now, as I'm planning out the next couple of weeks of school, I have literally changed my plans about 4 times. And that's usually not like me whatsoever. But just because everything is changing and evolving so quickly right now, I've had to be very flexible in what I have to do. So I ask you, that same token, be flexible. I need you to advocate for yourself. And that means if you don't understand something, I need you to tell me. I need you to let me know somehow. If there's something going on in your household and it's struggling, I need to know, or let the school know. If something is preventing you from participating in the class, I need you to say something, because I won't know what's going on in your life unless you tell me, okay? Please use that voice that you have that is strong and beautiful, and advocate. With that being said, with going with advocating, you need to communicate. There is going to be a variety of ways for you to communicate with me, with regarding questions, if you need one-on-one help, how you can do that, that sort of thing. I want to make sure that I hear you. So please take advantage of any and all of those communications. Be aware if you text me at like midnight, okay, I probably won't answer you because I'll probably be sleeping. So just make sure when you're responding to question, like I might ask you a question, I need you to respond back so I know that we are communicating, because this is a class about communication. It's not about learning just Spanish, it's about you communicating in Spanish. So you have to like answer and ask questions. Finally, you need to be able to engage, and that's kind of going with advocating and communicating. It's being really engaged. That means, hey, maybe you should turn your camera on so I can see your face. That way I can see what you're seeing, because again, communication is not just about speaking or writing or reading. There's a lot of non-verbal or body language communication that we do all the time. And that's how we learn if people are happy or sad or frustrated without really hearing what they're saying, or not being able to read what they're saying on a text message. You must make a choice to be engaged in the class. That means like, hey, try to find a place that you can, do the class, at home. If that's your bedroom, make sure there's no distracting things around you. Right now, I'm in the classroom. I would be normally in my office, but there's a lot of people, there's other colleagues in my office right now, and they can be distracting, and I don't want to be distracting when I'm making a video for you, okay? I think that's it for right now. I'm going to try to keep this short, under 7 minutes, so I am on goal for that. I look forward to seeing you guys again on in Schoology, in WebEx, that sort of thing. If you do have questions, concerns, anything like that, please shoot me an email, and I'll be happy to respond back in a timely fashion. Adios, nos vemos!